Nobody expects to launch a newsroom in the middle of a global pandemic, right? We had fortunately been able to spend many weeks, actually months, in conversation with Oakland residents before the pandemic, before the launch of the newsroom. And through those conversations, we came up with founding values that guided everything about the way we develop. I've been in nonprofit journalism for over a decade now, but I often found myself wondering, how do we know if the work that we're doing is really reaching people where they're at? Here in Oakland, we have the opportunity to ask residents from the beginning, what can our journalism do for you? What can it do for this city that you'd love?
We've known for years that Oakland was underserved in terms of local news, and we were determined to provide that news that could be for, by, and with Oaklanders. And so Google News Initiative actually was the key launch funder for the Oakland side. Product thinking is pretty deeply embedded in everything the Oakland side does, because when you think of product in the realm of journalism, what product is doing is it's that interface between the content we have and how we reach our readers, how we generate revenue as well.
The COVID-19 crisis is one place where we have to rethink what this looks like. We can't just report the news. We actually have a responsibility to try and help people who are navigating this crisis. So we, for instance, set up a free text messaging service where anybody could directly text a reporter in our newsroom with any question that they might have. We would respond back to them directly, one-on-one.
We reached out to our readers. We said, we're launching this text service. It's going to cost, I think we said, $2,500. That morning that we sent out the email, 3 separate people contacted us and said, I want to write a check for the whole thing.
And one of the best things that would happen over the course of our day while this campaign was happening was when people would unsubscribe from our text messaging services, telling us they didn't need our service anymore because we'd helped them get vaccinated.
I think there's a lot of pessimism in the news business that, oh, no one's interested in their city council or their school board anymore. I just think that's blatantly false. If you do local news really well, if you're really reporting on what's happening in people's communities, there's a lot of interest in that. So if you do that well, you can build an audience.